Well, welcome to Spain, and here we are. It's December and we're in a lovely little town called Guadalupe. You can see how lovely it is behind me. It's just before Christmas and we've been invited on a wonderful Montería. We've just arrived in this little town and we're all going out for a big meal with everybody who's going to be on the hunt tomorrow morning, and we're all going to have a safety talk and tell us about the hunt and pick our places so we know where we are tomorrow.
Welcome to the draw.
Thank you. Very pleased to meet you.
The south is the face of the water. You are going to show me
Your horses, the Taliban, it's a legend. And what's Guadalupe famous for?
For its traditional monastery and architecture. You can see it over there.
It's stunning, isn't it?
It's one of the most beautiful towns in here at Spain.
Oh, I'd say. And
Especially
we're
in
about
Christmas time.
2.5 hours south of Madrid.
Yeah.
So we arrived this afternoon and driven here in the dark, so we don't actually know outside of Guadalupe what it looks like. So and we're meeting here with all the hunters, and then they're going to draw the pegs for the Montería tomorrow. So it's all very exciting. I'm only having one little beer.
Small one, light.
One small one, and everybody's very friendly. And last year when we did a Montería the same, that was the most interesting thing for me as a Brit coming hunting abroad is the love that you feel amongst all the other hunters. Everybody's really excited for the next day.
And how does a British hunter feel after the Brexit, coming to Spain?
Well, for me, I'm very against Brexit because it's impacted on our travel, which is really sad. Today was a good example where we used to travel with the European firearms pass, and now we have to travel with our own documentation and then do lots of paperwork when we get here, but we're here.
Yeah.
And I've got my own gun with me, and yeah, we're looking forward to it very much. And we left very cold England in the Midlands, -5 this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning, and here, what is it now, 10 degrees?
Now we are 10 degrees.
This is a terrible winter's day in Spain.
It is, we are freezing actually. And this guy is like on summertime.
Freezing. This is a summer's day in England. This is. And no, we can't grumble. And it's been raining a lot, and it's just stopped raining, so we're blessed with that.
Yeah, there is a gap on the forecast. We'll see tomorrow.
A gap in the forecast. That's what I need. I need a gap in the forest with a big wild boar coming to us.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Well, it's a free range hunt.
Yep,
And,
of course.
And what can we expect to see on it?
We can expect to find deer over there. We can expect to find some wild boars.
Yeah, hopefully.
And then there is a surprise for you that we can find also mouflons.
Mouflons.
Those
Oh,
beautiful mouflons. Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to it very much. Last year when we were here, we were just hunting really wild boar, and so we're on a Montería, and then after that we're going to go for a very special thing. Can't wait. It's a Cantabrian chamois.
Yep.
The smallest of the chamois species, but very beautiful.
Yeah.
A very rare thing, and looking forward to that very much.
And in one of the most special areas of Spain. You will love that place.
One of the most special. That's what I need. I'm loving it already.
I think it's one of the best cuisines in the world, the Spanish food. Anyway, we're gonna try one of them, or some of the main dishes here at Spain. We're gonna try, of course, our Iberian ham. You know it? We love it.
Yeah.
We will try also a big T-bone from a Galician cow that comes from North Spain.
Wow.
We measured it, it was 1.3, but it's dinner time, we don't need any more.
Shoo.
And we will also try some lamb cooking. I hope you will enjoy it. But the main thing, as we were talking before the cameras went in, main thing here is to share friendship, to share the food with the friends and with the hunters, and to share the passion.
Yeah.
And when you are sharing the passion, everything flows.
It's a tour de force. You can't stop it. What we've eaten so far, like you say, the starters and that little partridge, pate was absolutely delicious. That was, and I say that the ham that we had was. So Lolo is here explaining to us. He's like top banana, and he will be on his horse tomorrow. Taliban, the very famous Taliban. He will have all his leather on. He'll have all the dogs around him. And as you can see how passionate and interested he is, he's just explaining the Montería to us. It looks like I'm in quite a good position, so I'm on the top of the hill. And if it's clear, he says I'm going to be able to see everything. Super excited.
Yeah. From the
Oh, it's very good.
Is it?
Spanish coffee.
Buenos días. No venimos a Valentos.
Just parked the cars and we've got a very, very steep climb on peg 6, and you'll see in front of us there's a group of guys that have been put out on different stations, so we've got to go now, but big climb. Good old walk for a fat lad. We've just done about 400 or 500 metres straight up, and when a 15-year-old boy stops because he can't do it anymore, a 58-year-old man is kind of impressed with himself. Mouflon country. Yeah. Below us. After a huge 500-metre climb vertical, nearly killed me, and as soon as we're here everything's happening. So we've had some mouflon come over a ridge, and I've had a shot at one. I think I've got one over there. I thought I saw it take the bullet, but I'm only on 3 power on my scope, so it was quite a distance, probably 120, 130 metres. And then we've had a group come up behind us on the rock face behind us, and I've had 2 shots there, so I've definitely got one. Not sure about the other one, but incredible, so exciting. And we look down across the whole of this valley where the Montería is, and we can hear the beaters, the guys on the horses, encouraging the dogs, hounds to follow the game. It's incredible, really incredible. And then just below us we've just seen a wild boar in these thick bushes, just a fleeting glance, but not enough time to get a shot, and also through these thick bushes as well, shoulder height, just its head, running quickly, a red hind. So yeah, it's a good peg, I think. So I'm using a Spartan Ascent tripod with a Davros head on it, and you can pull that in and out over the, mount it onto there, or pull it out quickly to take a shot over there, or if it's a long distance shot, as you can hear in the distance, just mount it onto there and it's ready. Beautiful, really beautiful, smooth. Normally with this fixing I've got on the fore end of my Speedster, it's where I put the Pro Hunt tack bipod on, and I'm going to be using that later in the week when we go after the chamois. So really enjoying this, but this has been a great piece of kit, because a lot of time when you stood on a driven hunt it can be 2-3 hours and you can get really fatigued with just holding your gun down or holding it here. Here you just you cut. Sorry, there's some dogs in front. You're constantly in a position where you're good to go. You know what I mean? So if there's anything down there, you can be straight up, straight down, beautiful and smooth, or even up on that rock face. Beautiful. Really enjoying it. going to bring him down. He's down up there. There's 2 pigs. Look at him over there. Oh, it was all action then. The dogs brought them up through, some pigs came up here, and then some went up the rock face. I managed to get one on the rock face, it just fell back down, and the dog was on it. And then a little pigling came up through the bushes, and he just came a little bit of a spot. I could just see him, just managed to get him. So I had 2 there. Absolutely thrilling, absolutely thrilling. I can't tell you how good these Monterias are, especially if you get a good place. So, well, I'm really happy. Incredible. Well, the beaters and the dogs have just gone through, so it's a little bit of a lull in the proceedings. But they've just gone over. I've directed them over to where I shot a jabali pig as it went up the bank there, and then very early on I had a long shot on a mouflon on the ridge, and he's just gone over and he just put his hands up and said he's got it. So yeah, it chuffed a bit. So at the moment I'm on 2 pigs and 3, possibly 4 mouflon, because I shot 2 up here, and one's definitely gone down, and one I shot at and then just disappeared behind the rocks. But I think I'm going to need to get me ropes and my irons out to get up there. But incredible. So probably the best stand I've ever had on a driven hunt. Montería does not disappoint, I can tell you. It's been incredible. Look at the view. It took us a long time to get up here this morning, and it was a very, very steep climb. So not like the chamois hunt, a steep climb, but taking it steady. A very aggressive, straight up, get yourself into a position. And I think we already heard about 20 shots before we actually got into position. So they were already on the hunt. But anyway, once we're in position, we calmed down, and it's been fantastic, fantastic. I would honestly urge anybody who's not done Monterias to look for them, see if you can do them, you know what I mean? It's just brilliant hunt. The Spanish are so passionate about this, you know, and everything's beautifully organised. I was put on my place by a guy, and like a secretary, they call him the post, and he brought me to the place, stood me and Daniel on it, told us all the directions we could shoot, but really, actually, we've got a rock face here and a rock face here, and then we're in this valley, and there's just little bushes. Very early on, we had some pigs come through these bushes, but I just couldn't see a clear shot. And we had a red hind come and just look at us, and I should have bloody shot it, but I just took me by unawares, and there's this red hind face looking straight at me. So you've got to be really maximum concentration throughout, and it's really draining because you're just full of adrenaline for it. It's not like you get a break. It's constantly high tempo. So fantastic. So. Well, our Montería is over for today. Absolutely incredible experience for me. I must have been on the hot seat, but there's been lots and lots of shooting all around us, so I'm hoping my colleagues have had the same success as me. So I've got a very good example of a mouflon ram, a female mouflon, and then 2 piglings that came up and through us. We've also got 2 more up on the ridge, but we don't think we can get to them, which is another mouflon sheep and lamb. But it's been an incredible experience here in the heart of Spain. Fast Montería, really exciting. Lots of observations of animals running through the thick cover but no shot possible, and then when they did break cover I was very fortunate. So great job from my Helix Speedster, particularly made for Monteria's. Very good, very fast straight draw, 308 calibre. That's done a perfect job on everything, so I've been so pleased with it. So great day, and now we've got to get them back on Ernie the mule, back down into the valley.
Espérate, Juli, que vaya adelante y te diga que ahora hay que tirarse.
Project, just like the wind, the sun and water. So we looked at wind farms.
Ha tenido que alucinar hoy en esta
Pregúntale,
Montería. Oh, and
pregúntale
how
que
was
no-
this first Montería de Spain?
Well, I can only say it's been fabulous. I've hunted Montería before, but nothing where I had to see a mouflon, red deer, wild boar, and so many. It was incredible, and the way you brought the two drives together, the dogs, the working, everything was just amazing, really a spectacle to behold. And I was right on the top there. I was on the balcony, looking down on everything, so I had a spectacular view of everything that was happening. And I was very lucky. I shot a handful of animals, and I shot a really nice mouflon ram. So for me, it's been, when I didn't get anything, it was awesome. But it's incredible as well that I've had some success as well. But I can only say. Hunting is alive and kicking in Spain, and it's been such a great experience to see the pageantry, the camaraderie, just everything about it, the passion that's involved. It's just
If you have to choose one thing in the day of today,
yeah.
what thing do you choose?
I honestly think it was all about the hunt. Like you said at the start, to see the organisation, and because it's only 1 day per year here, yes. So you want to be effective. You want everybody to have a good time. That's a big pressure on you, Lolo. And I think I was very impressed with the actual hunt, to see how many dogs covered the areas. The guys came backwards and forwards. They came to me and said, "Is everything okay? What did you have?" They fetched it out. Then the ponies arrived. Everything tip top. Amazing.
What's about you, Luis? What do you think the best thing
The
you have
best
seen
thing,
today?
the friendship.
The friendship.
The friendship.
That's great.
Yeah. It's amazing, all the
It's
group
not
that
friends,
you have
we
here.
are family.
Yeah.
It's family.
It's
Family.
We've been very lucky, myself and Dan, to be able to step into this circle of people and know each other, and everybody. The guys I've shared the car with have been fantastic. You know, very friendly. And I think everybody, whether it's Spanish or English, we all speak the international language of hunting.
Exactly.
And everybody has that feeling and wants everybody to have success and have a good day and leave it with a very positive thing. And I've got.
Es que Lolo, la Montería.
Are you
so
coming
much.
in the future with us?
I'm coming.
Are you?
You're coming
I'm coming again.
tomorrow.
See you in
Tomorrow.
the next one. Next
Of
weekend.
course.
Huh? Next weekend.
Yeah, fantastic.
We meet in the future
Yes,
next weekend.
definitely.
It's a
Keep in
honor to
touch.
stay here, my friend.
thank you.
We are very proud
Thank
to
you.
receive you. Okay.
Doing a great job, honestly. It's fabulous. I'm so overwhelmed by it all. It's just been really such a
Pues ya lo
very
veis,
special.
amigos, ¿no?
Chaval, que estamos